Hello everyone. So today I'm going to solve a question from 30-day lead coding challenge. As you can see, I have done like 6 questions in the last 6 days already. So like today I'm going to go over like the first question on the first day. So the first question is called single number. Like this is like one of the most popular algorithm question that is asked like during the interview or like during like the online assessments. And as you can see, I've done this on the first day, but let's go over it together and see like how can we like solve this, like what is the approach that you need to come up in order to solve this question that they like to ask during the interview, because there are many ways that you can like solve this problem, and each way that you choose will kind of show like your experience in like programming. Like, do you know like this type of data structure? Do you know this type of special like algorithms? And so so like the question itself, it's real simple. The goal is like, given a list that have a lot of number, have a lot of integer, and only one number that occur only one time, the other occur like twice. So one way like to solve this problem is like we can use the um, a dictionary to record like how often, like how many times a number have occurred. So in this case, if we create a dictionary, we will have something like 2 occur twice, and then 1 occurs only one time. And then we can like go through the dictionary and then find the one that only occur one time and return that value. However, I think if you solve that problem that way, it kind of like demonstrate that you understand like what is a dictionary. You kind of understand that like from the perspective of the interviewer. And however, like according to the question, like the note right here, it tells us that can we do it without using extra memory? Because if we use a dictionary, we will use like an n space amount of memory, where n is like the total number of the integer in this list. So what could we do better? Uh, let's see. We can use like a type of operation called XOR. So the way XOR work is, so we need to understand the truth table of the XOR. So uh, uh, like if you have like background in like low level programming, or like you have background in computer engineering, you will familiar with this operation. But not many students. I'm not sure. I cannot say for computer science, but I've done both like computer science and electrical engineering. I feel like we use this type of operation more like very often in computer engineering, and the reason is like we don't have much memory to work with, so we need to come up with like a clever way like to solve problem. So the idea of XOR is when you XOR like 0 and 0, you get 0. When you XOR 0, 1, you got 1. When you XOR 1 and 0, you got 1. When you XOR 0 and 0, I mean 1 and 1, you get 0. So the idea is every time we XOR against ourselves, we will go back to 0. So for this case, first we have 2 and then we have another 2. So since we XOR, so so what we can do is we can start our output with 0. So the first time when we XOR with 2, we will get 2, and then the next time we XOR with another 2, we will get 0, and then we XOR with 1, we will get 1. So that's like the one that we want to output, which is 1. And 1, the reason that 1 is still in the output is because 1 have only occur only one time. So if we write this, so this is 2, this is 2, and this is 1. So if we XOR this whole thing, we will get, so maybe, so as you can see, 0 XOR 0, we get 0, and 0 XOR 1, we will get 1. So right here we will get 1, and right here 1 XOR 1, 1 XOR 1 we get 0, 0, and 0 XOR 0 we will get 0. As you can see, we get 0 right here. And so if we use this method, like using like XOR, we will eliminate the, the space constraint. So we only need to have like one variable, which is like output, like to store that value. And then we don't need like an extra space, like to save the dictionary. So I think like this is like the best way we can like solve this problem. Let's go and like code it out. So have output 0 and then go through the numbers. And then we want to, so this is the XOR symbol in Python. And then we want to XOR against all the value, and then we want to return the output. Got in right there. All right, so we pass all the test cases. So what this program does is it's traverse through the list, and then it will like take the value in that list and then XOR it with the output. So initially it's 0, and then it started to accumulate, and finally it will like spit out. It will like the only value that will remain in the output is just like the number that only occur one time, or occur like odd amount of time. But here we can make make assumption that every number occur twice except one, so we don't have to care about when like two occur like 3 times. If that's the case, let's say that if the question like kind of designed like maybe other like find a number that occur only one, while the other number can occur like twice or more than twice, it would be different. Like we cannot use this, because if that's the case, if two occur like 3 times, it won't like eliminate itself if we XOR two twice. I mean triple time. So we have to be careful on that. But for this problem, XOR would work. If we are asked to find, like if we kind of tweak the problem, we like to have like multiple instead of like twice, like other number occur twice. If like other number occur like multiple times, I think we might have to use uh, hash map or like dictionary to help. All right, that's it. So if you guys have any question, leave it down like below in the comment section. I'm happy like to go through all of the question. All right, so the next video I'm going to do the second question, which is like the happy number. Thanks for watching. Bye.